Hello and welcome to my channel Mystical Moments. I'm here to give you your monthly tarot reading for the month of June 2025. I'm using the Calandra tarot deck. This is a gorgeous deck from Michael Calandra. I do have a flip through of it, a quick review flip through video on the channel, so if you want to have a look for that, I'll try stitching it in at the end, or I'll put the link in the details below actually. But anyway, for June 2025, this is a general reading. It's for all signs of the zodiac, for everybody who is watching. Hopefully, if you're seeing this video, these messages are going to help you to get through this next month with a little bit more ease and flow. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread, so it's quite an in-depth reading. So yeah, stick around and enjoy. If you do enjoy the readings that I give out, please do be sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. I always read them and I do always try to reply, so there you go. But anyway, any support that you can give is always massively appreciated. So what have we got? So first of all, I can see we've got quite a few major arcana cards. How many have we got there? We've got the Moon, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Death card, and we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, and on the base of the deck we've got the Fool. Yay! So whenever you get the Death and the Fool together, it's always yay, because it means one thing is ending, new thing is beginning. It's what we've been talking about all throughout May. So I feel like June is the month when it's actually going to come into fruition. Okay, but let's take this card by card to start with. We're starting with the King of Pentacles. Now this is asking you to be in a place of gratitude, okay, to get comfortable in your own skin and within your environment. So I want to say, get outside, connect with nature, connect with the abundance that is all around you, because it feels like there is plenty. Okay, this king is he's very much like King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold, and we really need to adopt that thought or that way of thinking, okay, because that is what will help to bring more abundance forward for us. This king has mastered the element of earth, which is all about the physical aspects of this world. It's our health, it's our body, it's our work or the work that we do, and it's our finances, our possessions, our stuff. Okay, he's mastered it all. He's a master manifester as well. Okay, so this is the main theme: manifesting, getting comfortable with our environment, with the body that we sit in, etc, etc. We've got the Moon. What is stopping us? What are we scared of? Okay, don't be scared of anything with the Moon. Do you feel like you're being betrayed? Do you feel like something or someone is deceiving you? Do you feel like it's not real? Listen to your dreams. Okay, allow your dreams to guide you. Your dreams are an access into your subconscious, yeah, and they are showing you things that you need to see. They often come in riddles, and often they're very difficult to decipher. So if you are having vivid dreams throughout this month, write them down, look at them. Yeah, really sit with them, reflect upon what has come up in those dreams and how that makes you feel, or what it might be triggering within you, because this is what it is leading you towards. Okay, we've got to scratch the surface, and we don't seem to be feeling like we can. Maybe we're scared of scratching the surface, maybe we're scared of what lies beneath, but we don't need to be. Okay, we need to scratch the surface, we need to go further, we need to go deeper, we need to peel back the layers and see what it is that's creating the fear that is stopping us from receiving all of the abundance that the universe has to offer. Okay, and the only way to overcome this is to go deep within it, to get to the root of the cause. Okay, listen to your emotions, listen to how you feel, listen to your intuition. Most of all, listen to your dreams. Okay, but do scratch that surface. Please scratch that surface, because that is where the truth lies, and that is what will set you free. Okay, we got to take some time for rest I want to say also taking time for meditation, for healing, spiritual healing, energy healing, any kind of healing that you can get your hands on, okay? Get that healing, taking time out so that you can gather your thoughts together so that everything can be lined up. But this is about the calm before the storm is what I want to say. And I don't see it as being a bad storm. I just see it as, you know, being a clear out, a cleansing. And it's going to be good for us because it's going to get rid of the old and it's going to make way for that new. That is absolutely coming in with a Fool on the base of the deck. There's no doubt about that, okay? But we've got to get ready. And to get ready for this, we need plenty of rest. We need to heal, we need to cleanse, we need to get our thoughts in alignment, okay? And we need to be in our truth, okay? And absolutely be in your truth, because when you are in your truth, you can absolutely slay it. I mean, the King of Swords, all of the kings are cards of success, okay? We've got 2 kings, just checking we haven't got any more. No, we've got 2 kings there. So we've got a lot of success. We need to manifest our ideas. Okay, this king is sitting above the King of Pentacles. Manifest the ideas that you are having. Mastering your mind will help you to become a master manifester. When you have control over what thoughts you are thinking in your head, then that is going to be the first step to you realizing your dreams, bringing things in. So looking logically but also intuitively about what it is that you want. What is your truth? How can you project your truth? Not projecting it onto others per se, but really just like standing in your power. Yeah, we've got to stand in our power, and to do that we have to be in our truth. We have to be in our truth, because if we're not being truthful, we're not in our power. Okay, we've got to stand in our truth. We've got to speak our truth. We also got to think our truth. And we've got to think the things that we want into realization, into the physical world. Okay, that is how we receive them. That is how we manifest. We got to think it, we got to believe it, and then we got to be open to receive it. And we got to just let it be. Once we've had those thoughts, had those ideas, we've gotten clear, we're being truthfully honest with ourselves and those around us, and then we just let it be and trust that it will all work out. Okay, it's when we hold on to it and we think it's not here yet, that's when it doesn't work. Okay, we just set those intentions out there. We think those positive thoughts, and if we can't continue thinking the positive thoughts, then we don't think about it at all. We just let it be. Trust it will come if it is meant to. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is sitting in the past position. So these are looking like avenues or things that we have wanted in the past. And this might be things that we've studied, learned in the past, things we've invested in the past, coming into fruition now. Okay, because we've walked this path, we've learned, and we've kind of ascended through the courts, if you like, from the Page to the knight, to the queen, and then up to that king, because there's nothing in between. There's no knights, there's no queens here. We've jumped straight from pages through to the kings, and it's the Page of Pentacles. What have you invested in? Because the abundance is coming forward. It's coming forward now. Okay, got to keep your thoughts clear and positive that things are coming in. Things are absolutely changing. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, it's coming up everywhere at the moment. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of good luck. Okay, it's ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of good luck. So things are moving. Okay, they're moving in the right direction. If you have been struggling, if you have been going through difficult times, get ready, because things are going to start shifting and taking you back in the right direction, okay, into a better place. If you've been feeling like you're riding on the lows, get ready for the highs, because they're coming in. I would settle for midline, to be fair, but things are shifting one way or another, okay, bringing one cycle to a close, which will open the doorways to new beginnings, okay, but we've got to let things go. This is our card of action. We gotta let things go. We absolutely do have to peel back the layers, get down to literally the nuts and bolts, the skeleton of who we are. Who is it? Who is it that you truly are? What is it that you truly want? What is it that you have been doing that does not serve you, that you have to let go of? Okay, you've got to get rid of it. It's time for a massive declutter of our energy, of our space, of the negative thoughts that we think, the negative behavioral patterns that we keep on repeating. We've got to get to the crux of it in order to release it, so that we can transform our lives in a really big way. Okay, this is a transformative time that we're stepping into, and we are asked to do the work to help us to transform in the best possible way. If we're not prepared to do the work, nothing's going to change. The changes are there. We've got to work with these energies to reap the rewards that they are bringing us. Yeah, but we've got to peel back the layers. We've got to do that inner work. We've got to do that shadow work. What are you scared of? Where does it come from? What is the root of this? Get rid of it. Find it. And then rip it out, show it for what it really is, shine a light on it and get rid of it. Get it out of your energy, out of your head, out of your body. These things manifest in sometimes, you know, really bad ways, bad for our health kind of ways. We've got to get rid of them before they manifest into something bigger than we are, and we've got to let it go. Okay, now the time is right to do that. Time to take control, to be in our truth, to let go, to transform. It's a massive month of transformation, is June. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want this new path, this new adventure to look like? What can you visualize? If you could visualize the life that you want to lead, what would it look like? This card really asks you to explore that. And you are being asked from everything, every inch of everything around you to do this. Okay? Because if you can't get clear, the universe can't provide it. Yeah, get clear on what you want, get a clear vision of how you want your life to look, of the things that you want to be doing, the work that you want to be doing, the actions that you want to be taking, the world that you want to be living in. Yeah, and start making a plan. Stop thinking about it, stop dreaming about it, and start taking action upon it. Start creating that plan. Yeah, planning and preparing for this new adventure that is coming with this Fool card on the base of the deck. Because if we don't have a plan, you know, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. We do not want to fail here. There is so much energy coming through from this reading. We don't want to miss out on this. Okay, think big. Think big. Stop keeping yourself small. It's time to step into the limelight. It's time to step into your truth. It's time to take back your power and show the world what you came here to do. It really, really is. It is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, it won't happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Okay, we got to let it go. We're down to the bare skeleton again. When we get to the root cause, we will receive the enlightenment that we need, that will help us to proceed. Okay, just let things unfold in divine timing. Let go of resistance. Look at things from new perspectives, from all perspectives, so you've got a good overall view of everything that's going on. Okay, and then you will see how it will all just beautifully unfold as we've moved from the 2 to the 3 of Wands, where we're ready for the action. We created the plan, we waited patiently, and then we were ready for action. Our ships are coming in with this card. It is our time to travel, to expand, to grow, to transform as we step out onto, where's it gone? Onto a beautiful new adventure, a beautiful new kind of phase of our lives where we've let go of the fear. Nothing is holding us back. We no longer are afraid of failing. We are just excited about succeeding. That's the Fool. He travels light. He doesn't carry heavy loads or heavy burdens with him. Okay, he travels light. He's got the moon in the background. It's kind of fading out there. I feel like the deception is gone. Yeah, we're not scared anymore. Release those fears, and if you still feel a little bit fearful, well, just go do it anyway, because you will be rewarded. Okay, face the fear and do it anyway, because you can fly. And you know what, even if you don't, at least you have tried. And when we try and then we fail sometimes, yeah, we can look back at that and we can look at how we failed, why we failed. We can learn from those lessons, and then we try again. It's only when we stop trying that we actually fail. We learn from the knockbacks, we learn from the obstacles, and that is where we grow from. Okay, remember, this is the very start of a new adventure, so there's always going to be obstacles. You might be scared of what's to come, but don't be. Yeah, just embrace it. Trust that everything will come in as and when it is needed. Trust in that divine timing. Trust in the Hanged Man. The enlightenment comes when it is needed, when it is necessary. You're not going to get the enlightenment for step number 4 if you haven't taken step number 1. And this is really asking us to take that first step on a new journey, a new adventure. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be thrilling. It's going to lead you to success as long as you keep on going with it. As long as you keep on going with it. Let's take a little look at the oracle cards. I've pre-shuffled them this month, so we don't need to waste time. So what are we learning? Relationships. Look at the relationships that you have with others, but also the biggest relationship that we ever have in life is with ourselves. So look at the relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, is it a good one? Do you tell yourself good things? Do you talk yourself up, or do you beat yourself down? Okay, if you've been beating yourself down, stop it. Stop it. There is like 1,000 million other people out there who are willing to drag you down. You don't need to be one of them. Okay, talk yourself up. Build up your confidence. The relationship that you have with yourself is the biggest and most important relationship of all. And from that, all of your other relationships will follow, and they will flow, and they will be more in alignment with who you really truly are. It says on the card, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And we are, when we are in our truth, when we step into our power, or when we take our power back, because we often give our power away. The Retro Spirit Oracle is bringing happiness. Happiness brings abundance, and happiness is not a destination. It is within us. We don't suddenly get happy when XYZ happens. Yeah, we got to be happy. We got to be happy regardless of the situation. It is within us. Happiness brings us peace. It brings us joy. It brings us abundance. It brings us so much. And yes, the world can bring reasons for us to not feel quite so happy, to think that we can't be happy until we have achieved this, or until we have gained this, or whatever. Yeah, that's just not true. It's just not true. Adopt a happy disposition and your life will change. Believe me. Okay, it might not take all of the bad things away, but it will help you to deal with them in a better way. With a positive mental attitude, you can overcome so much more than a negative mental attitude. Believe me, I've been in the negative of this before. It doesn't work, okay? We've got to stay happy. We've got to stay optimistic. We've got to stay positive, because that is how we get through. That is how we make it to the end, and that is how we start over, and we grow and we expand, and we step into who we really truly came here to be. Now these cards are the retro, that was the Retro Spirit Oracle. These are the Oracle of the Radiant Sun deck, okay, and we have got exhalation and companionship. Well, companionship goes hand in hand with relationships, but this is a bigger kind of circle. It's a line, but see it as a circle, okay. I feel like connections are being made, maybe deals are being made, okay, contracts being won for some of us. It's amazing. It's a wonderful, wonderful card, okay? Companionship. When we step into who we truly are, we do attract the right people towards us. And this is when things start to improve. This is when life gets better, okay? And we've got exaltation. What a beautiful, beautiful card. Celebrations. We've got the sun and the moon together. The sun is resting on the moon. It is absolutely gorgeous. Celebrations, abundance. It's gorgeous. It's the moon in Taurus, and it is just beautiful. Taurus loves luxury. Okay, it loves luxury. It also connects back with the Empress card in the tarot, which is all about success and abundance. Okay, the time is right. Now is the right time to be stepping into your power. Okay, the last message is coming from our angels, from the which deck is this? This is the Archangel Oracle deck. Victory. Wow. We can be victorious this month. We absolutely can. We can achieve our goals. We can bring something that maybe has been pretty difficult to a close, and we can rejoice in the victory. The successful completion of a cycle is coming to a close, and it's going to open up something new, something wonderful for you, okay? It says, Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. absolutely have faith that you can be victorious this month. You can succeed, you can achieve anything you put your mind to, okay? It might take a little bit of grit. You might be feeling like the universe is testing you. It's not. It's preparing you for the next new adventure that lies ahead. And I do really feel it's extremely exciting adventure. I can barely talk, it's so exciting. I do really feel like it is an exciting adventure ahead. Okay, those are the cards. I don't think they could be any better. June, it's the middle of the year, and I feel it is a turning point, a massive big turning point, but you've got to do the work, okay? You've got to buckle down and get to it and just do whatever needs to be done. Get to the nitty-gritty of it. Take out the roots, let them go. Whatever is not serving you, disconnect from it. It's not serving you. Why would you hold on to something that's not serving you? Let go of it. Step into your power. Be true to you, and you can succeed and you can be victorious. Have an absolutely amazing month. Thank you all so much for watching, and as I said at the beginning, if you don't already subscribe and you like my videos, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave a message in the comments below if these cards are resonating with you, and yeah, give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye for now. Bye bye.